I'm Kay, and I am back with another Follow a Sketch February, and today's sketch is this awesome little 8 by 10? Yes, 8 by 10, and it looks like it's from Page Maps. I also am playing along with Scrap Saturday. Now, the whole deal on Scrap Saturday is to go through your stash and use your scraps. So I have, let's move all the goodies out of the way real quick. I have this really old collection from close to my heart. It's called Fanfare. And I went through it and found the scraps that are inside it. Right here, I have all these little scraps, but I also have like almost a full collection in here. But I just love the colors. They're great for the 4th of July. They're great for birthdays. They're an all-around great color combination. So even though the paper is kind of copy paper thin, a little bit thicker than copy paper, but it is still thin, I still enjoy playing with these older collections. So basically what I'm going to do with my sketch is I'm going to take all these scraps, and then I pulled out some matching cardstock scraps. Now I know I pulled out way more than I needed, but I had no clue, so I just pulled them all out. I also went through my my color bins and my label bin and pulled out some tickets, a little pocket that already had tickets in it, so that was fun. I have this little journaling spot that looks like a party. I have this one too in case I don't like this one right here. And then a whole bunch of Vicky Bouton stickers are all right here. They, except for these 4. These ones are all close to my heart, really old chipboard stickers. And then all the rest are from Vicky Bouton's little book that I received right here. Somebody picked this up for me and brought it to me at a retreat. I want to say it was Patricia that brought this for me because I'd never heard of these types of sticker books before. And so this is the one that she brought to me, and I'm leaving it open because I don't know if I want any more of the dark blue, the yellow, or the red stars. So I thought I'd just leave it here on my desk, handy for me to forget, because that's what I do. All right, and then I also have some circles that are left over from a paper pumpkin kit. And if you guys don't know, Paper Pumpkin is a Stampin' Up! I don't want to say a card kit, but that is mostly what it is. It's a monthly card kit subscription, and you get one every month. Sometimes you make cards, sometimes you make treats, but mostly it is cards. But I like to take that product and incorporate it in my scrapbooking some way, shape, or form. So I have some circles only because I brought in a circle here, and I don't like to, like I have 1 circle and 2 circles, but I'm not really sure exactly what I intended. I also brought in some of this washi that's just a red polka dot, like so. All right. And what are we doing? What are we making today? Today we are going to do a pocket page, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this elongated sketch and put it in this pocket right here. So here is my photo, there is the photo, and I am going to have the design just go across all 3 of the, I almost said 4, no, I can't count, it's 3 of these little pockets. And then I brought in all of this extra cardstock because if you guys know me, I have been, or I don't like shifting images, shifting pockets, like this right here. Can you guys see this little white outline from the other picture on the other side? I don't like that. So basically what I do is I grab something. Normally it would be the same exact all the way across, but this time it's not going to be. But normally what I would do is I would cut my pieces and then back my photos so that way they had something, you know, from front to back. They had a solid piece and there wasn't any shifting. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? I have no clue. So that is why I brought in all of this cardstock to see what I could make work, basically, is all I am trying to say. All right, so I've got an entire side over here of my son's birthday party. So this is basically the only thing that I will be concentrating on is just this right here. Off camera, I will slice these down a little bit and put them back to back on probably this piece right here. And I think I brought this one in. Is this a 4x6? Yes. So I was going to do a light and then have a dark and a dark. And then that way these pockets will all be done. And then these will all be taken care of from the others, you know, from the 3 pictures on the other side will be taken care of from this layout right here. Make sense? Clear as mud. Yes. All right. So let's get going. Let's see what I can accomplish today and see what we do. All right, let's get going.
First off, I would like to apologize if you guys can hear my children in the background. I think they're all going deaf because they like to yell at each other. Anywho, I am just rifling through all of my papers to see which way and which direction I want to go. And I am matting this one. It is going to be the back of the center of my 6x12 faux page. I don't know what else to call it. So I am just taking a hot second to debate whether or not I actually want to trim everything at 4x6, or do I want to create it as a whole and then trim it later? Well, I didn't know how thick it was going to get, so I decided to trim it all up now. And I don't have anything except for cardstock that was a true 4x6. So here I am just taking a minute to actually make a 4x6 card. So I'm just going to take this bright yellow and my star paper and just, fiddle with it until I get 6 inches. And then I'm going to cover up the seam with this red washi tape. Now it's like the only red washi tape I own. Isn't that weird? I thought it was weird too. I could have sworn I had more. I do have like Christmas washi tape that's red, but I didn't think that that would be appropriate for this layout. Anywho, and in case you guys didn't know, it is uber cold over here. We definitely don't like the cold when there's no snow to go along with it. But yeah, it has just been like freezing cold here in the high mountains. So anyways, getting back to the layout, I am done setting up all of my 4x6 pieces. Now they are true 4x6 pieces. Yay! And so I'm just trying to figure out whether or not I want to cut this photo down even more because I have this perfect 4x4 square card. And I'm just trying to see, do I want this? Do I not? And then I'm trying to make the decision of whether or not I want the 4x4 to be center in the centered 4x6, or do I want it to overlap into the upper 4x6? And that is basically what I'm trying to figure out. And I kind of do, even though I could have cut it down to probably a 3x4, I just thought that it makes it look like I accomplished what I was going for if I have that photo chopped off at the top. So I'm going to position my mother's head just a little bit below the 4-inch line in the center 4x6. So, and then I have this really cool, really old, close to my heart, like pocket, and it's a paper pocket, and it came back in the day when they used to do like little 4x4 kits. It was so super cute. And it came, well, I already put in for long ago, I don't even know where those came from, but it already had like little coupons in it. And I thought that they really weren't the brightest yellow. So I was like, no, I'll take those out and put my actual tickets in there. And then I have this Vicki Boutin number 4 and this Vicki Boutin star. I probably won't say Vicki Boutin for everything else because everything else is Vicki Boutin. So anyways, the tickets came from gosh knows where. I think that I save all my tickets that I get from random places. So I had green and pink and yellow and blue, and I just had a bunch of random ones, and these yellow ones were absolutely perfect for this layout. I thought, oh, I did a little happy dance. So I went through my stash really quickly and pulled out all of my circle like bursting looking circle stamps. And most of them were, oddly enough, Christmas stamps. Yeah, I really liked this one with the stars, but it just was too small. I wanted a stamp that fit in that white circle like perfectly. And so this little zigzagged one fit in perfect. So I'm going to stamp 2 of them the same. And this one is a solid circle. And then on the outside, it kind of has like stitching lines or polka dots. One of the two. I don't remember. But one of them I stamp and I do a little happy dance. And then the other one, not so good of a stamp. And so I flip it over because I thought, I flipped it over. I swear I stamped that one twice. Oh no, I lied. I tuck it under. It's the larger one that I stamped twice. Yes, it is. This is the one that's not so good. Which, you know what? I probably could have, because it's going to halfway go in the pocket. So yeah, it didn't really matter. But I definitely liked the second stamping better. And I am just taking my my chamois. It's a stamp chamois from Stampin' Up. And this one was really hard to clean. I mean, like that black stuck in every little groove. So I did have to take a very long time to clean this stamp. And I thought that I cut it out. But clearly, I left it in just for you guys. Yay! Entertainment City going on here. So I do really like, after I stick my finger in my ink pad, I do really like how that kind of sort of sticks out, and I love seeing that little zigzag. It's a bright, bright pop of a boring pocket. So, and I stick out that Vicki Boutin sticker. It was kind of like a Starburst sticker, but had a like line in the middle, which kind of bummed me out. I wished it was whole, but that's okay. I can't get everything I want. But I did stick it mostly underneath the photo. I had no intention of actually cutting it and using the other side. I know I wasted something, you guys. Write that down on your calendars. So because I forgot to glue my pocket down, I just used some liquid glue to glue it down, making sure nothing seeped on the other side. And I did rearrange those tickets in the pocket so that way I could see more of the zigzag. And I really, really like it, you guys. I am super stoked. And I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I want to add to this paper. I do know that it is kind of sort of like really busy, so I don't really need a whole lot. Not one bit. And when I flipped it over, I thought, oh, I forgot about the washi tape. So how am I going to fix that? Well, I'm going to fix it with cardstock. Now, this is the 2-inch cardstock that I had, or maybe 1.5, I don't know, that I had left over from cutting out my 4x6 pieces for the other part of the pictures that I cut out. You guys didn't get to watch me do any of that. It's very, very boring. So again, I was going to decide whether or not I wanted to cut these 2 pieces apart first or glue my cardstock on first. Well, the one in the center is going to be completely covered. And so I decided not to glue any cardstock to that one because I didn't want it to be triple thick in that one little spot. Plus, you're never going to see it. It would have been a waste. So I did have to glue the upper portion of my pocket closed. I didn't have to. I wanted to. How's that? So here's where I glue my photo. I just cover up the entire thing, you guys. You're never going to see it. You're never going to notice. But I do decorate some of the dead spaces in all of the other photos. Again, I don't record that. It's just something that I did without really thinking. It was just dead space, and I had all these extra little Vicki Boutin stickers left over. I told you guys I wasn't going to keep saying Vicki Boutin, but I am going to say it. It is just such a fun name to say. I mean, it's like an awesome name. Anyways, I won't say it. I want to. I really want to. So here is what the other pictures are going to look like. And like I said, you could barely see any of this stuff. And I am going to take some of this stuff and decorate the dead space. Like this one here says time to celebrate or celebration time, something like that. I can't remember. But I make sure that I do a blue, a red, and a yellow in each little teeny tiny cluster that I'm going to do. And here's a close-up. Because I didn't do it as a whole, I'm going to just bring up each piece. I know they kind of look funky, weird, awkward, separated, but once they're in the page protector, they actually look really super cool. I think so. Anyways, Yeah, so, and this is the only part that I do show you guys. I don't do any of the other like pockets or anything like that. So anyways, be sure to go and check out Scrapping Reflections Facebook group. She has an album full of all of these sketches, and in the comments of each sketch are everyone else's take to these sketches. I absolutely love seeing how everything comes together, you guys. Here's the pocket in its pocket page, and I absolutely love how it looks. You guys, I'm so super stoked that I brought out this really old paper pack, and I made it new again, and I fell in love with it all over. Anyways, I will check you guys tomorrow. Bye.